as long as you didn't try to take pictures before an attempt or...
I'm allowed to.
On the property.
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
allowed
walk
to.
onto the property
Yep.
and start taking... Like I said, you can find all this stuff out. It's not personal when I don't say things to you. It's more sticking to my American rights.
While I was doing a compliance inspection for another case, a neighbor stopped me to complain about this property that is running a business. So I see that there's somebody at the property. See if I can get a better look, maybe some access. They run a trapeze business. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hey, how are you? I'm Nicole. Inspector Lopez, how are you?
Sorry, what's your name?
Oh, it's okay. So I was doing an inspection like 2 houses away, and one of the neighbors complained about your, I guess, this. And then I looked online, and I didn't see any permits or anything for it. You're aware that you, for something like that, you need permits, right?
You're aware I'm suing the county. You have your body cam rolling?
Yeah, sure do.
Good, I'd love to have that footage. Would you be able to give me a reference number?
You'd have to call the county with your address. I haven't created a case yet.
Okay, I'd love to view you to create a case. You're about to do something.
Yep. I guess you're having issues with the neighbors?
No.
No? Okay.
And I doubt they complained.
Yeah, one of them did. Mr. Edward. He lives right in this block.
Oh, good. I'll pull that.
Okay.
I'll go talk to Mr. Edward and see how he's doing. And see what his complaint is.
Okay.
So...
You can't have that trailer either.
Interesting. Tell me more about that trailer.
No, you can't have it. You don't have a permit for it.
For
It's
the
a
trailer?
detached structure, yeah.
The trailer, the detached structure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless you want to show me that it's you can move it.
Absolutely not.
No? Okay.
I don't have to show you anything.
Okay, no, it's
Remember,
perfect.
this is all with due respect to you.
No. We're all doing our job here. You have your job and your business, and I have my job.
You're not aware of any citations that are here at the moment?
No, I haven't. I was.
All right, so here we go. Here's code enforcement in front of my house. Here's my trailer.
Once there's an appeal, they will not issue any more criminal penalties. No, nothing. Not until the hearing officer makes no additional penalties. No, nothing until the hearing officer makes his decision.
I was 2 houses away because a lady had done a deck, and she took the deck off, and she called me, and then Mr. Edwards. Edwards is his first name, by the way. He went ahead and he stopped me and said you were running a business called Miami Flying something.
You can see it right there. It's my swing set and trampoline. Did you miss it or you just saw it?
No,
Is it hard to see from the street?
You can see it. You can see it over the thing. Yeah. I see you have permits for the house. I see you got a new roof and you got new windows and doors. You did all that, but I don't see anything for that house and the little thing.
It's a tree house. And the trailer is a trailer. So you're not aware that people can have 30-foot trailer?
You can, but you have a mini split on it and stuff, and you won't show me to see how it's connected. I don't know. You can have a trailer, but did you create electricity for the trailer?
No.
Or do you have an extension cord running under your thing?
I'm not going to explain to you how I have it.
Okay, that's fine.
But
So your last name is Quintana or Quintero, or are you one of the owners, or you just
I'm
work
one of the
here?
owners.
Okay,
No.
that's all I need to know.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
one of the owners. So that trailer right there, you're saying is illegal?
No, I'm not saying it illegal. If it's connected with electrical, then with electrical that was done without a permit, yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. And how would you know if it was done with?
You won't show it to me, so I don't know.
Right. Okay. But you'll still issue the citation.
There would be, probably would issue a citation, and then if you can prove to me that it's just like plugged in, then it would be fine.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Did you come and knock at the front door?
I did knock on the front door.
Okay. But did you investigate after you knocked on the front door?
No, I investigated first.
Okay. From out here or?
No,
while
I
you're
investigated
walking?
from my car.
From your car.
I was parked
Okay.
right there. You didn't see me?
Are you allowed to? No.
I'm allowed to knock on the front door, yes.
Yes. Are you allowed to investigate before knocking on the front door?
Yes, I am.
You are in the property.
As I'm walking up to the front door, I'm allowed to investigate. Also, this is county property. I can walk all the way past this little thing you did until where your property, I think your property may be here somewhere, or this may be an easement. So I can walk all the way up to here, see the tiki and the thing. Yeah, I could do that. You want my card?
I do.
Okay.
I'd like your reference number so I can.
I don't know the reference number, but I'll leave it for you, and then you could go ahead and find it online, and you can request a copy of the body camera footage and of the case and anything that you need.
Is the body camera footage new for code compliance?
Yep.
Excellent.
Email me. I'm going to be on vacation next week, so if you try to reach me next week, I won't be available.
Okay. And yeah, just go ahead and leave me a reference number. So you have no clue what's going on over here?
I didn't have no clue. I came to see this house over here that the lady called me to come and look, and then I had people, I drove by, I saw it, and I was like, wow, that thing is huge. And then some gentleman, Edwards, that's his first name, he pulled me over, and then he came back, and he told me what the name of your company was.
That's it. So he did an official complaint.
Yes, I wrote his name down on
So I'll
everything
be
because
around.
I don't drive around and look. But he was like went and came back, and I
Yeah,
said,
then I'll go talk
Yeah.
to him. But I'll pull the records on that. So
"Do
you don't
you
know,
have any other complaints?" I haven't looked.
So you've never heard of my name. You've never heard of this property.
Nothing.
Okay,
I was
compliance.
driving right there, and when I opened the case, I'm gonna put as I was at this case, Mr. Edwards. Edwards is his first name.
I didn't-
Went ahead and pulled me over, and told me what was going on here.
I think it's wonderful. I mean, that's interesting.
So what's your
Seems
first
like,
name?
It seems like everybody in code compliance knows who I am.
Oh, I have no idea.
Right? Well, you do what you got to do, and I appreciate you.
Okay. Well, it was
Thank you.
nice meeting you.
I would ask that you not go back onto the
Well,
property, though.
No, I'm not. But I could knock on your door, and I did, and I
Yes.
called, and I screamed for you. I didn't, take care of
No,
what.
but I appreciate you knocking the door. My whole thing is, as long as you didn't try to take pictures before an attempt or...
I'm allowed to,
On the property.
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
allowed
walk
to.
onto the property
Yep.
and start taking pictures
as I walk to the door.
as you walk to the door.
I cannot go beyond. This wall. This wall here.
Right.
I can't go beyond this wall if there was a house here. Whatever I can see on my way to the door, and whatever I can see from the sidewalk.
From the sidewalk. That I understood. Always outside.
And you
But I
have
wasn't
you
sure.
have this easement.
I'm just
here.
curious what the training is like.
We do something
Because
called
when
face.
I-
We do something called face training.
When I become mayor, I'm going to
Ah.
investigate everything that the policies
So
are.
what happens is that we, as compliance officers, we do a course called face training, FACE, and it's basically like teaches you what you can do, what you can't do, what you should say. They even have like a self-defense thing.
Is that public information? Would I be able to pull that to see what
Base?
the policy is?
Yeah, I don't think there's a policy for that. I don't know. That's
Well,
just what we
within-
learned.
It's like an internal thing, right?
I can't go in your house without your permission. I'm not a police officer.
But police officers can go in the house without
I'm
permission.
assuming if there's an emergency or a warrant. I'm not a police officer.
Exigent circumstances, they can go in.
Usually, if I'm confronted and I feel threatened or something happens to me, I'm just supposed to say I'm sorry, thank you, and then just leave.
Okay.
I'm not here to cause any problems. I'm just here to, you know, do the codes.
And I think it's wonderful. And I thank you for your service to the community. It's never personal when I say things
No,
against you.
no. I'm not.
May
I didn't
ask
take
who
it
your
personal.
direct bosses?
My direct boss.
Yes.
I work under Jocelyn Paula.
Okay,
Do you know her?
I think so.
Okay.
Not personally. No, through the situation.
Oh,
Are
through
you-
this?
You're with Code Compliance.
I'm a building inspector, licensed to the state.
So
Yeah.
Rick Roy.
Right. It's Rick Roy, Pedro, which is the chief. Jocelyn.
Pedro is.
The chief.
No, Estapignan.
Yeah, Estapignan.
Yeah.
I always say Pedro. His name is hard to say.
No, but
And
it's
then
Pedro.
Jocelyn. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we all
Jocelyn.
work under him.
The three of them, if you can, call one of them. They'll tell you who I am.
Okay.
They'll tell you what I'm doing to them, and that they're in big trouble.
Is there a case? Do you have an NOV case?
Like I said, you can find all this stuff out. It's not personal when I don't say things to you. It's more sticking to my American rights. You know, that I
But you know,
won't
if there's a
up in your
storm,
investigation.
all those little plywoods could go flying everywhere. Those little woods, if it's not done correctly, that's our
You
biggest
know, if
issue.
there's a storm and these houses aren't built correctly, that can happen too.
Of course. But you did put impact windows on your door on your house, didn't you?
I sure did.
Yeah. So your house will probably be okay because when the little woods go flying, oh, they have shutters, so it might be okay.
You're making an assumption it wasn't built right. But you know,
Well-
people have above ground trampolines that they don't tear down before a storm. People have those playhouses.
I don't think the trampoline is the problem. I think it's the two-story structure that's bigger than your house and taller than your house.
Technically, it's not bigger than a house.
It's taller than your house.
It's allowed to be. It's a tree house.
It's a tree house. Where's the tree?
Oh, what is the definition of a tree house? What do they train you at definition tree
Nothing.
houses?
The definition of a tree house is a structure that is being held up by a tree and doesn't have any little feet touching the floor.
The tree itself has to touch the floor, though, right?
Right, but
Does
none
the
of
tree
the.
have to? Does the same code of the tree has to be living or dead?
Yeah, but it has to. It can't.
You know what the definition is by Jim Byers?
What?
It's a playset.
There is no definition of an actual tree house. It can be, even if it's defined as a tree house, it still requires a building permit. Being defined a tree house, it depends what type of tree house it is, of course, but just because someone says, oh, it's a tree house, that doesn't mean it's all of a sudden exempt from pulling a building permit. What I was clarifying yesterday, you asked, can I have a tree house? Yes, you could have a tree house. Zoning doesn't have any objections to tree houses. They just have to meet certain setbacks. But if it requires a building permit, then it still would require a building permit. That wouldn't exempt it from anything.
But does a treehouse require a structural engineer and architect? I have no issues pulling any type of zip permit or building permit.
Any building permit of the design requires signed and sealed drawings by an architect.
I think there's
And,
I think there's a size for that too.
I'd love to see that because I asked for it. They couldn't give it to me. All I
There's
was told
probably
that I
a
was allowed
size.
to do
There's
it.
probably a size.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
So somebody already told you couldn't do it.
Oh yeah.
There must be a case then.
Now you get there.
Yeah, I have to
You're
look.
getting there.
Okay.
Just take a look
I
and then
will-
make some
I will.
phone calls because I'm known there. Not because I asked for favors.
I'm gonna get some water,
Not
I'm
because I'm
thirsty.
running for mayor.
Oh, you're running for mayor for real? Hold on. Hold on.
You didn't hear about the guy protesting in front of RER? Like last year?
No, I
You didn't hear
didn't.
about the guy?
This is an official protest on public property protected under the code of law of these United States of America and the Constitution that binds all mankind to be free of tyranny.
No, I
You didn't
didn't.
hear about the guy who went in with body camera, started filming and asking questions and called the RER, called the cops on.
You're allowed to
person.
go into the building department and film.
But I have video that says I'm not.
You got to have a permit to record inside our government buildings in Miami-Dade County.
Please
Call the police. Okay. And have them escorted from the building.
Huevos. 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 When you work for a government, they can record you. When you're in a public space that's open to the public, they have all the right to record.
Of course, the police did come out and say that I'm allowed to. But they wanted me arrested. Yeah. You don't know that I'm suing the county for $20 million?
I have no idea. Mr. Edward complained about your thing. That's the only reason why I'm here.
I love it.
And it's Saturday, so I was just like, okay, I knocked on your door. Hey, sir.
Well, go ahead and
Right? I didn't go and create a case or anything. I just was like, hi, sir. Like, you know, you have this huge structure here without a permit.
And I appreciate you telling me because I wasn't entirely sure if it was a huge structure without a permit. That's my whole issue. What's going on.
Okay.
So we have a citation hearing on Monday that they're trying to drop and postpone and all that stuff.
Okay, then I'll look.
It's been well over a year they've been postponing my hearings.
Now, when I would start the NOV, I would have to go ahead and do my research, but I came to knock on the door first.
Just remember, I never consent to you coming onto the property, ever. Don't even come knocking on the front door. Now that we've met,
No. Yeah, now that we've met, I won't knock on your door anymore. I'll even put a note. If I find your case, I'll put a note that for nobody to go and knock on your door.
Thank you. And I appreciate that.
I had no idea.
We had an inspector come in, lie on his report, said he tried to knock on the door and he didn't, and just started taking pictures.
I knocked, trust me.
And that's good, and I'm glad that you're wearing the body cam
Yeah.
footage, because that's something else that I'm going to make sure gets implemented strong. And I'm glad that it's happening. There'll be more accountability. Nicole,
Okay, sir.
best
It was
of
nice
luck.
meeting you. Hi. I guess that's your wife? Hey, how are you? Yeah, because I see both your names. Well, that was interesting. You have to, I don't know if there's a case. And now this is gonna take like a half an hour. But if you, you can look it up with if you already have a case, I'll just put it in the case. So just look.
I can get it from the case like that.
Yeah, if there's a case already. I don't know, I just went and, you know.
Put in this address, you'll find a lot of cases.
Okay, have a good one. Oh, that was interesting. Nice guy, his wife and him, they don't want us to knock on the door anymore. And I'm gonna go ahead and find the case and go ahead and put that there was body worn camera footage.
As always, I love my wife. I love my life. I'll see you tomorrow.
I believe in due process, so I don't believe in this idea, that the government can just take someone's property and then go through due process later.